We asked the students to read certain basic texts about testimony, witnessing, the age of witnessing, and also about the limits of witnessing. Then they were looking at those testimonies, digital testimonies. Watching and screening all those testimonies is extremely difficult, but this is only the first level of the understanding, the emotional level. What we try to do in this course is to understand first our uneasiness with this particular genre, and we did that encouraging and asking the students to reflect on this process themselves. And not only on the emotional level, but also on the conceptual level. So what are the consequences of their intervention into that particular field of doing digital testimonies?
We developed a multimedia assignment that was important in focusing on students' historical thinking. There were strategies or techniques the students had to use when creating their multimedia assignments, and one of the techniques was to compress the argument, and also by doing in a way that they don't get stuck in the simplistic representations of their ideas.
It was a struggle. I mean, really, even although the software is very easy and one might been exposed before to video editing, but then a lot of the terms might have still been not so clear. So I was always wondering, can I make this severe of a statement? Should I hedge more, and so on and so forth? But at some point, of course, you have to finish the movie, but then you had the space in the response video to actually go back and say, you know, guys, this is why I portrayed this issue in this way. I would have done it differently.
Although they were recorded testimonies and I wasn't the interviewer, it was kind of a unique experience for me to be able to access so many interviews, and I felt very kind of almost intimately or closely connected with the medium. And I think rather than only looking at secondary sources, this just really added a large dimension to the course for me.
In this process, I try to help the students by giving them guidance, referring to the literature, what theoretical approach they can take before actually listening to the survivor accounts. First, it's vital to get the interpretative frameworks out of the literature, to familiarize themselves with these tenets. But then some students even explore that there are interviews which do not comply with these existing theories, and this is when their research becomes especially interesting. When they realize that there are some blind spots or silenced topics in the archive, and through their own intervention into the archive they can especially develop their own approach to these questions.